My, look at this. It's a heavy stick game. FNATIC 4 sticks for them.
That is true. Or Mel the only one. I mean, both side lanes are kind of spammy, a lot of spells. Starting items are kind of weird right now for a lot of side lanes, I think. Like, people don't really know what to buy.
The battle begins.
There's a little bit of battling going on. Nothing too crazy with the bottom rune.
Who
Actually,
Ken's
maybe
mid.
there's some crazy stuff going on at the moment. KP is going to have another round of the Soul Assumption, and Ken will end up going down. They might even chase down Jar Jar as well. DJ's got another round of the Dispose up shortly. KP will not have enough mana, though, for another Soul Assumption. DJ could potentially give him the main go, but it looks like he doesn't even need any assistance. He's got the bonus movement speed advantage. He's going to be able to chase down Jar Jar. Gets a whole high roll of the right click, and there we go. Beautiful way for FNATIC to be able to start this second game.
There's a lot of confidence from KP just walking away. Didn't even drop one hit onto the leech. Just a satanic and just kills everything. The hero dishes out way too much there. He has Frost Shield as well this game to kind of protect him, so it's definitely possible.
Bottom lane, Karma. Vulnerable at the moment, tries to duck into the tree line. DJ's actually not going to chase him down, so Karma won't be able to TP back towards the T1 tower.
Bot lane not going too well. Lina has to play really scared now because she has no TP. And DJ is just a big threat here. We see the jump again. Karma in trouble.
Another Selv. I believe this time it's going to be Jar Jar's Selv, so wonder if they're going to look for the dive. KP does... Oh, he's got plenty of main goes to play with. You've got a double Create wave, so you're more than content with looking to try and charge onto the town and run into Karma, who he can't cut through the trees. Is going to be forced to try and use the LSA to be able to find some distance away. The Frost Shield's proving to be an issue for the moment as well. They need the burst coming up from the Soul Assumption, and they'll be able to find the last second from KP. Meanwhile, the opposite side of the map, though, top lane, Rapido, nice toss on forward from Jing. He's going to be able to close the distance. Spirit Siphon still on cooldown for the moment, and Gabby's going to step out of the right side to be able to land the long raise. And now we can consider about moving on forward to Jing. He's already got one raise stack at the moment, tries to set up for the second, but will be off the mark. But this time, well, he'll still be able to find him. So Gabby gets a double kill.
That's kind of big. Jing misses the tree throw. Bot lane, Karma walking back with a smoke. Jar Jar in trouble.
Uh-oh. Not like this. Man, this bottom lane is really starting to get out of control. FNATIC with the early kills and experience they're able to find from those pre-horn kills and that skirmish, really paying off dividends here.
Karma finding it hard to lane. DJ just playing in the sidelines. Every time he sees the Lina, he can just jump. Ooh, they really want him. Yeah, like that.
Nice sidestep from KP. Not going to be able to eat the LSA. And what's the call now from Karma? Could consider about a TP, but it might be a little bit too late now. DJ will have another round of the spells up shortly. But the Soul Assumption gets the killing spree from KP. This is just... What do you do now? Where do you put Asta? Where do you put Karma?
I don't know. I think the Tiny has to go down and help him. I think you can't let this happen to your Lina. You don't really have a choice right now.
It seems like if you leave Rapido, then he could be vulnerable as well, potentially in this lane. I guess he's got the raindrop, so maybe that might help out with some of the magic bursts that we see from FNATIC prior. Mid lane,
yeah, I think
Armel with the Rolling Thunder. Ken doesn't have his ultimate yet. Armel's in a great position to be able to bounce back off the wall. And the rotation from DJ is able to secure a big kill to get Armel off the... Nice. All right, bottom lane. DJ looking to try and get Karma once again. Is the life still going to be enough? Looks like it will not. They get a 1-for-1 trade. Karma at least able to get some gold and experience before they secure the kill, but this is still continuing to be such a terrible start for the Lina's lane. I guess the one really nice thing is the fact that XERXIA were able to address the catapult wave, so they're not going to have to worry about that in combination with the familiars. It will be up shortly from KP, and There's the jump in onto Jar Jar. Frost Shield. It's going to mitigate a little bit of the damage. We'll look to TP out and might be successful. And it will be. But importantly, that gets the Lich completely out of bottom. Now this tower is going to be vulnerable with a level 6 picked up from KP.
Oh, no. Armel, he's coming. He was. Oh no, he got everything.
Well,
Thank you for your pastime, sir.
oh, dude. Some tough scenes. Ken's trying to rotate as well to try and bring down Gabby, but he's getting nothing out of his rotation. Might not even get the power rune as well. Genuel's not in a great position to try and contest this.
I wonder how come Armel like half walked to the rune and then turned around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe he thought the Ember got it already and just gave up. Bot tower Tihi, Jaja, I mean, trying to delay as best he can, but tower will fall. Ooh, the defense.
Alright, let's see. Armel's got Rolling Thunder. Maybe the DD is going to be able to help out here to take the team fight. They're going to try and drag back Armel. We'll get some distance away to enable the ultimate to come out. Beautiful toss back from DJ. Sets up for the double stun. And Armel will now be able to pivot his attention over towards Ken. Let's see if they got the burst, and Armel finds it with the swashbuckle. A triple kill for FNATIC to find, and this game is now completely out of control. This top lane Rapido. First exorcism of the game, but the magic burst from FNATIC will slam the door shut. Bottom lane.
I say that. More income coming his way.
Got the little injection of gold into KP's bank. Love to see it. Plus 182. And this bottom lane's going to continue to be under pressure. He might even consider about wrapping onto mid instead. If they can find this tier 1 tower mid, it's going to make it that much easier to be able to invade into the jungle and continue to stall out Karma's farm. Do you like this? What do you think the call is for KP? Does he continue to put pressure on bottom, or do you want to put some more importance onto the tier 1 mid?
I think he walked mid before the supports are level 6 because the Chain Frost is pretty strong. Nope, here he comes.
Jumping once again from DJ. Another double stun, man. DJ's Marcy this game has been so on point. And they're going to try and catch up to Jing as well. Armel, easily plenty of damage thanks to the shield crash being maxed out already.
Radiant's middle tower.
XERXIA might still look to defend here as they just got the tomb on the leech.
Top
Yes,
lane?
Chain Frost.
Oh, Rapido is going to be in trouble. DJ doesn't get the toss back for the max amount of Requiem damage, but it really doesn't matter. DJ still has plenty to be able to provide with that unleash.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Mid
attack.
lane.
Oh.
Oh, misses the deny.
Alright, needs any little bit of gold he can get.
Chain Frost.
Radiant's
Doesn't
top
manage to
tower
get
is
it
under
out.
attack.
KP has a resummon if he wants it. You're kind of chasing him here. He has Grave Chill.
Look at the damage that
Yeah,
Armel
yeah,
again.
Top tower is under
Goes to Jar Jar Binks, and now they can look to try and consider him out. Ken, not going to be an easy kill at all. Of course, with familiar stun, there's never really a possibility to get that initial one. Dude, that's 17 kills. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a very one-sided game. All started from the first blood into some lanes that weren't going too well. Pretty hard game here. We see Lina even leveling stats, I think.
Yep.
Level 8, 114.
I mean, kind of got lucky with the Possessed Mask, honestly. Couldn't really hope for a better neutral item.
That is very true. We have Diffusal on Armel here. You're gonna look to smoke after his wave, probably. They come in for Karma.
What need have I for invisible?
They got DJ in a decent position to be able to connect as well throughout this smoke. They want to try and move on over. Jar Jar's in a really good position, however. To be able to pop this, scouts him out, and gives enough time for the Lina to be able to get away.
Yeah, nicely done. Saves his Lina there. Probably would have went down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But they are losing a lot of map now. Top side can't really defend. Trisha not in a position to contest anything Fnatic want to do, really.
It's going to be so difficult now. How do you How do you try to divvy up the farm across the map? It's not like you're at a stage where the Ember Spirit can just look to try and shove the lanes out incredibly deep. I mean, this is still very, very early on.
Yeah, they kind of need to find a way to use the Chain Frost and Exo and just take a fight. I think even like a evenly traded fight will favor XERXIA at this point because of how far behind they are.
They're trying to find where this remnant is for Ken. Armel will get a glimpse of it. They're still going to try and catch out Ken. Let's see if the chain control is going to be on the mark. That will not be the case. They'll go for Jing as well, but he also will TP out. So, nicely done. That's very, very minor sequence of events, but it's important though. You shove out bottom, more space for them to be able to get top. Karma getting some farm, almost at the Maelstrom. So that's really what you got to do, but you have to do that like 10 times over.
You see Ken is still down here. By the way, he did complete his Rift Pack. Didn't notice the timing, but looked like it was a while ago. Probably 13-20.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the praise. Yeah, it definitely was 13-20. Okay, maybe being right.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See FNATIC trying to apply more pressure, but Ken kind of being really annoying in the bot lane. FNATIC decides to ignore him and just go hit Roshan. Force a fight if they can.
Let's see. FNATIC will be aware that XERXIA know they're inside the pit.
Oh, it's kind of scary for FNATIC if they get a chain. No, they do not.
It's going to be all down to the Lich's position if he can find that opening with the ultimate. Potentially Rapido being able to charge in as well, but with such a deficit, it's not going to be easy for Rapido. He could easily be blown up in the middle of the team fight. They're going to try and start though. Can Remnant inside the pit? They get the silence as well. Can they be able to get the Roshan? And that's not the case. And now the fight completely out of hand. It's the rolling back and forth. Armel, all the control they needed just to get the damage coming out thanks to Gabby Shadow Fiend. And they're on to Jing as well. Armel will make sure the Tiny isn't able to escape, catching him out in the tree line.
Money to burn.
Damn, this is looking kind of rough for XERXIA. Don't really have plays to get back into the game now. FNATIC with the Aegis. Wouldn't be surprised if Gabby even skips BKB here and just buys some Desolator or something to mow down buildings.
Radiant's middle tower is
Get
under
that
attack.
Have a shard picked up on Armel too for the searing change, so it's really hard to kill him right now.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh,
Oh,
Karma.
Karma. Nice scan.
Attack.
Might not
Ooh,
be
great
enough
steal.
though. Yeah, look at the bonus
Really?
movement speed coming out. Karma's going to try and slip into the tree line, but DJ is able to catch up to him. Toss away for the familiars. It's not going to matter. Karma's going to go down, even though it was a great reader with a scan, just a little bit too late.
I've never seen this skill build on Lina in my life. 114 stats. No ult, nothing.
Mid lane repeater? A lot of trouble at the moment. Spirit Siphon helping out.
Armel.
Oh,
Armel?
he missed again! Oh god, another miss! What a Rapido! Really nice sidesteps that at least should be able to get Jing, so someone will go down at least.
Those were some ankle breakers if I've ever seen one. Even with the shard, could not connect.
Arma wants revenge. She did. Made a fool there, but Rapido's going to be able to move on over to the left side, just pivoting his attention away from the Pango. Does, of course, help out thanks to the Observer Ward. Rapido, though? Oh, hang on, Rapido. We saw how kind of survivable he was previously with the Spirit Siphon. That'll be enough health back, but look at the space they're creating, though. Bottom lane, T2 tower's going to end up going down.
Radiant's bottom
The
tower
high ground.
BKB is complete now for Gabby, FNATIC. They look like they want to take the game right here. Feeling stronger than ever.
Alright, some Chain Frost shenanigans. Is this Frost Shield maxed out? It is indeed. They're not going to have a Tiny for too long, however. Jump in from DJ. Stops the retreat, and now Jar Jar might be food as well, as Genuel has a blink to drag him back. Another easy kill for FNATIC to find.
I usually feel some sympathy for
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're ticking Gabby down relatively low. We'll be able to force them back. It is a buyback expended, however.
Would have liked to see FNATIC wait for 15 on the SF before the push. It would have made a difference there. Well, they're not in a rush anyway to get some kills, extend their lead even more.
Let's see if they're going to be able to get the lanes in a position on mid lane. Rapido caught out once again. Just a little bit too far forward here is going to be the Death Prophet, and FNATIC makes sure they're able to punish his positioning. Armel's got a haste now to play with as well, if they can catch up to anyone, but it looks like they might turn their attention towards the tier 2 tower mid. They still have some outer towers left standing here from XERXIA.
A lot of net worth to be claimed. You see the bling on Zhao as well, so split pushing is definitely going to get a bit harder. Ken? Frost shield.
Oh? Okay.
Dire's top tower is under
Can we get any mean kill counts coming out that can help XERXIA? Anything you see?
Any kill counts would help, I think.
Well,
Anything at all.
I don't mean it like that, but yeah, you definitely are right. Any kill will help out. I'm trying to see the 322, the 420. Uh-oh, Jar Jar, that's going to be a dieback. Honestly, it's a very important death now. You kind of need this Frost Shield to keep the buildings alive, so FNATIC can just walk it up.
I would say that was arguably their most useful hero.
Oh? Alright, Blink from... Hang on! Jhin goes down, but that's a nice trade. Great Blink reveal to be able to blow him up.
I guess it's ending. I wonder if they wanna... No chasing.
What's the probability? Oh. What do you think the probability is if you haven't looked?
Like 3%. 2%.
Tough being 0% at 20 minutes in.
Ooh.
It's been 0 for quite some time.
That's close to BKB. FNATIC have like no Rex yet. I think it's still like... I wouldn't say it's like highly winnable, but there is a chance.
There's a chance. Okay, that's... We like to hear there's a chance. Well, what does that chance look like? Like, get creative. I know we're huffing some copium, but really, if one ideal team fight was going to happen for XERXIA, how does it kind of need to look?
I don't know, but we're gonna see soon as they pop smoke when they're coming. This is the fight. Smoke on smoke action. BKB on Lina finally is done farming.
He wants some revenge. He wants some kills.
Oh,
We'll
he's
see if he
gonna
can get the
mid,
payback.
so they see him.
DJ. Alright, another jump in. They should be able to bring him down, but Armel with the counter initiation, he comes to the rescue. They'll still lose out the life, but it will not matter. Is now inside the middle of the team fight. Rapido protected momentarily thanks to the Ghost Scepter. But he will still go down afterwards.
Double damage on Gabby. Almost takes out Karma as well. The Lich way too important in these fights. His Frost Shield is what enables the Lina to kind of stand her ground in BKB. Otherwise, just so much minus armor.
Radiant's bottom tower.
So got a remnants of the double damage rune as well to be able to help out with, and getting very close to KP's level 15. So, I mean, you mentioned about the Shadow Fiends one prior. Once you get the Visage, this building's going to fall even faster, Jhin. Another toss back. Laguna Blade as well, but the damage, it's not going to come through. Great timing with the Aghanim Shard. And now XERXIA, one last hope for them to try and bring down the Visage. They put themselves in a compromised position. And FNATIC capitalize.
Yeah, now it's 0. Now it's 0. Kind of hard. FNATIC a bit too strong with their timings now.
Oh, wow.
Radiant's middle
KP went for the left talent. The Soul Assumption hits 2 targets. I guess it really doesn't matter.
It's just being a hipster.
It is being a hipster, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Hipster KP.
The cool talent.
the stylish talent.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just laughing at Gabby, you know. It's like no shadow raise damage.
Is it? Do you like hipster players? Is this one thing you need to look for?
I don't know. Makes the game interesting. Something to talk about.
What do you mean? Do you mean in game or?
Yeah, it's like you get a laugh, you know. I don't know. Not a fan. I think it's like super niche, but That being said, KP is like surviving every fight and he's doing so much damage with Soul Assumption, so I could see why he thinks that talent is better. It's not like they need more damage to hit buildings anyway.
That dude KP is chilling. Look at his score. 7-0 and 19, 26 heal involvement.
That is true. What can I say?
He's a hipster.
He is a hipster. But he's a 7-0 and 19 hipster, you know. So.
He can hip all he wants. This is Scepter already as well for Armel. Jesus Christ.
So
Who died on Dire? That's the big thing. Armel's got 1 death. And goddamn DJ, he's died twice. What are you doing? It's the set. That's what it is.
FNATIC needs 9 more kills. That's the only meme I can see.
9 more kills, okay.
Radiant are scanning.
Charger? Bit disconnected at the moment on FNATIC.
Oh,
They're going to be able to see Armel.
Yeah,
Jing tossed back into the silence along with the chain control. Let's see if they're going to have the damage though as Armel just gets the ultimate off, but he will still go down. Him staying alive long enough has given FNATIC an opportunity to be able to move their members over, but in fact, they want to look to disengage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright. 2-2 right now. Gabby.
Oh no.
Gabby. Oh, the slide. Oh,
Oh my lord. Ken and a Jing jumps in incredibly aggressively. Rapido, he's isolated as well, caught in an awkward position inside the river. A jump in from DJ. He might be killed off in the end, but it will not matter. Karma's going to try and do whatever he can with the BKB, but FNATIC are just so goddamn fun. They're even going to toss him closer. They get that last little bit of damage, and there we go. The G's that dropped 25 minutes in. FNATIC will be able to tie up our first series of the night. Oh,
very dominant second game from FNATIC.
I think overall for XERXIA, if you're able to look at this series in a whole, I think you do have to still be very happy with your game 1 performance. They looked very, very dominant, honestly, in that previous game. Unfortunately, they weren't able to replicate that, but tying 1-1 versus FNATIC is really important. Again, considering this was a team that was yet to find any map victories. They lost to Unity Gaming, they lost to Purple Paradox as well. So the fact that they're able to take 1 map against a team who a lot of people will be expecting to be around the top in FNATIC.